The Gauteng Church is evangelizing in a different way. Congregants openly drink and pray with the approval of their bishop. The so-called church says it prides itself as a home for those rejected because of their love of alcohol. ENCA's Malungelo Boy visited Khabula Church and filed this very sober report.
Bishop Tsietsi Makiti really does practice what he preaches, starting his weekly sermon with a sip of his favorite tipple.
Countless of our members are dressing like ladies and gentlemen in our church.
But countless of them they also smoke and drink?
Countless of them are smoking and drinking.
Inside the church?
Even the bishop is doing likewise because he's leading by example.
This is now probably the most famous drinking spot in Orange Farm outside Johannesburg. A tavern now home to Khabula Church. Like any other church, many say they are worshipping the Holy Spirit, but they are doing it in more ways than one. The church, which has been in existence for 4 months, is welcoming new members. In line with its tradition, they are welcomed with their favorite drink.
You are the new member of Khabula Church to fight the crime around taverns and around our communities.
The bishop says the church was formed for those rejected from other ministries. Congregants say they found their perfect place of worship.
I was in many churches. You know what happened? They usually criticize people who are drinking. And the people who are drinking, I've seen many pastors, they've never made an effort. You will find only women in the church. Our wives are in the church, but they have never made an effort to get to us.
But not everyone is welcome.
Alcohol laws say under 18, but in Khabula Church we say over 20.
Khabula Church has recently opened a branch in the Free State, and it plans extending its reach to other parts of the country.
Yes, in Khabula Church, we believe in our drinks.
Hello, what is up, you dazzling diamonds and the others? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Linda Kyle and this is The Vault. Anyway, you guys, let's jump straight into this video. Alrighty then, you guys, if you guys haven't already, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. And if you guys do enjoy my videos, please do click on that thank you button. Guys, in this video we are going to be talking about this dubious church that I saw a video about, right? It's a South African church for drunkards. And the crazy thing is about this church is that they are now starting to open branches everywhere. In this church, they drink alcohol. You know, I saw this video a long time ago. I saved it and then I deleted it because I was like, oh, this is not a thing. And then it came back up on my For You page and I was like, wow, they're actually really serious. To the point where they're actually opening other branches. It's crazy to me. Now, time and time again, we hear about these dubious pastors performing all these fake miracles. I still don't, till this day, understand why people still believe in those churches. Did you guys see when Mihlali's mom went to that other church and they were prophesying and doing all these things? Her and I think it was Mihlali's cousin seemed to really believe in what was being said. And you know that once you walk into that church, it's either on that day, they gather information about you. Oh, these pastors are using voodoo and their little creepy spirits are whispering to them. They'll never give you full blow-by-blow information. They'll give you just enough for you, just enough to entice you, just enough to keep you there, just enough for you to feel like, oh wow, they really know about me. I'm going to offer so and so much money and so on and so forth. It's all a money-making scheme type of situation. We've heard about those churches. Now there's a church where they drink alcohol. A church for alcoholics. These people are even saying that they don't belong anywhere. So they formed this church where they can freely drink. When they walk in, they drink alcohol. The pastor drinks alcohol. They hold their sermons in a tavern. Guys, what a joke. But it's not going to be funny when they feel the wrath of God. Because trust and believe, this is very, very offensive. They read from the Bible, but then they add their little spices and stuff and incorporate alcoholism. They promote alcoholism. Instead of trying to save people from alcoholism, they encourage it. I'm sorry, I've got a pimple. Miss Molly is knocking at the door. And that's another reason why I haven't, the past 4 days before, I wasn't around. Because Miss Molly gets my emotions knotted and even my gut. And now I've got a pimple. I've never, it's been years since I had a pimple on my face like this. But anyway, they're serious about this. It's crazy. For us, a moment there, I was like, okay, when these people are in that church, I'm sure they can really feel it because they are intoxicated. But I had to snap back to reality, like, okay, this is not a real thing, even though it's a real thing. But I mean, you're intoxicated. There is no way the Spirit of God is in that room. You're holding this thing and, they try to make it sound better and say that we know that the legal age of drinking in South Africa is 18, but we don't accept anyone under the age of 20. They try to make themselves sound so better. That is just demonic. The only thing that is in that alcoholic church is evil spirits. You know what, ne? When the 12-step program, alcoholics and druggies, usually leads people closer to God. It's deep-rooted in that. To find your way back to God. Because that's the reality of life. God is going to cleanse you. God is going to save you. And that's why the 12-step program is structured in that way. To bring you closer to God. You will never be saved. You will never, ever be saved without God. You will never quit any addiction, alcohol, drugs, sex, gambling, anything without God. There is nothing you can do in your life without God. You will never come out of the slums without God. So now, if you are bringing alcoholics to a church where they can freely be alcoholics and they are serving God, you're defeating the purpose. You're crazy. And I know maybe it might sound funny to some people, like, I'll go to that church, or I will visit that church. You're going to be visited by evil spirits. And we're going to take over you, because once you step into these places, like if you step into the Ndumbas, you are coming into agreement with evil spirits. There is no way you are going to praise and worship God when you are intoxicated. Because when you are intoxicated, especially to that last level where you black out, you don't even have to black out. For your soul, your spirit that God gave you, the breath that God gave you, you black out because that leaves the building. And then the other spirits come into your body to take a joy ride. So how are you serving God when you are intoxicated? You're not even yourself. It's a joke. And that is what Satan wants it to be. You're a joke. It's a joke. You are mocking God. And God doesn't take lightly to that type of thing. The pastor, when he was being interviewed, this thing was on the news. when he was being interviewed, he was so serious that this is a safe space for alcoholics. Instead of trying to help the alcoholics, why don't you just come out and say, my brother, I don't have respect for you, my brother, why don't you just come out and say, now I want to be an alcoholic for the rest of my life? And so, imagine giving your tidings to a place like that. You drunk. If you guys are drinking from the moment you come in to the moment you leave, it's a party. You're going to give away your money, all of your money, because you're going to feel the spirit. It's not the spirit of the good Lord. It's demonic. And it's ridiculous. Yeah, as South Africa, sometimes I'm just like, what the hell is going on over here? It's not just a movie. There's a lot of clowns. Disrespect. It's disrespectful. Very disrespectful. And then people can do whatever the hell they want to do. I need freedom of what? Freedom of what? Everybody has freedom. That is rubbish. And it's encouraging rubbish. Imagine if you're an alcoholic and you really want to be saved by God and you feel like, okay, well, this is a church. Just because they say it's a church, you're going to be saved. You're not going to be saved. You're going to be taken over even more. And you're never going to leave that lifestyle. Guys, we drink. But let's face it, alcohol is not good for us. We become way too talkative, we're way too happy, and then the emotions start to change. Abanye bayakhala, they promiscuous. You lose yourself. You become somebody that's just totally different. And if we drink because, we've been drinking for years or what have you, we're bored with our lives, basically. So find a song. We drink when we're happy. We drink when we're sad. We drink when we're bored. And it seems like lately we're bored a lot. But you have a whole church. I was telling you guys about how funerals these days are a party. People get decked out to the nines to go to funerals. They buy bottles upon bottles to flex at funerals. No respect for the deceased. Keep party. Everything is a party. Why? Because people are bored. It's ridiculous. I can't. I just wanted to share that with you guys. Did you guys actually hear about this really disrespectful, disgusting church? It's weird. If these people want to party and stuff, go party in the clubs and go to those places, go to your shebeens and stuff. But for you guys to start a whole church, you're going to regret it and you're going to answer for that. It's so disrespectful. Sure. Anyway, if you guys haven't already, please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And baby, I'll see you guys in the next one. If you guys do enjoy my videos, please do click on the thank you button. Please don't find yourselves going to organizations like this. It doesn't make any sense. And it's not going to better your life. If anything, it's going to lead you down a very dark path. And you'll never come out of it. You know, when you're able to look at yourself or look at your life or your life choices and see, I'm doing something wrong, then there's still hope for you to change. But when you can't see, this is weird, there's something wrong with you. And you need to be told. There's something wrong with you. You don't respect God. You might as well be burning the Bible at that point. And God does say, come to him as you are. So people like drug addicts and alcoholics and stuff, some of them will get into these situations where they are so intoxicated and then they pray to God because they want to be saved. They want to get out of this situation. It's painful for them. But these people are doing something totally different. They don't want to be saved. They want to have a good time. They want to be drunk. No, man. Do better, guys. South Africa is becoming a freak show. It's not funny anymore to say this place is a movie. It's a freak show. Who does the freaks? The politicians, have you seen the things they do in Parliament? Oh my gosh. It's so embarrassing. I want to at that time. Wow. The earth is ghetto. Earth is ghetto, guys. Be careful out there. I'll see you in the next one.